I knew I had forgotten something. Okay, hi. Yeah, it should be hearable, listenable, understandable. Sorry. I've been a bit of a mess recently. Everything should be top of the notches, yes. Welcome back to a Saturn Day. That's what we're calling this now. uh, and thank you, Sentence Tubing, for the follow. Welcome to my user base. Uh, on this topic, before I get on to anything else, you might have noticed that I have a few more followers than when I last streamed. Quite a few more. If you haven't seen from my Twitter, unfortunately, I got a follow bot raid 2 days ago, and that has not been fixed yet, unfortunately. Oh well, I guess that it was only to be expected that these not yet sapient bots would flock to a pretty smarter specimen. Oh, 12! 12! Happy to see you around. Ah! Yes, this situation does kind of suck, but I'll survive. It's fine. It's fine. The only real thing that it annoys me is that I had something planned for my 200 followers milestone, and I don't know whether I should wait until the bots are removed to do that. Let me read real quick through chat. Bot and court. What will they do? Simple. We're gonna do a slam dunk, but instead of a ball, it's evidence, and instead of it being a instead of the oh my god, what do you call the thing where you put the ball through? A hoop. Instead of being the hoop, it's the witness, and we're going to dump the evidence right in their face and score. I am famous robot now. I'm gonna teach all my little robots how to behave. First of all, don't follow bot people, please, little ones. What you should do instead is call people gay on Twitter. Okay. Let me just take a quick swig of oil if you'll be so kind as to give me a second. After all, we're gonna be doing a lot of silly voices again. I've never actually played Ace Attorney. Well, you can catch up with the bots if you want. We're not that far into the first game yet. But just to give you a rundown of what has happened so far. We are Phoenix Wright, newbie attorney, who finished his first case under the tutelage of his mentor, Mia Fey, where he managed to save his childhood friend Larry from being convicted for a false charge of murder. Unfortunately, in the second case, our mentor, Mia, was killed. By whom? We don't quite know yet. The killer took away some evidence that she had been saving up for a trial. The person who's been accused of her murder? It's been her sister, Maya Fey. A cute little poor thing who's just shivering in jail right now. But no worries, we're gonna save her. So, let me strap my Joy-Cons on. We don't want these babies flying over to the wall and breaking. I already do that enough with my fingers. Sometimes I forget to screw them in properly and they just go boink. We don't need music anymore. Be gone. Alright. We do know because the tutorial cases show who the killer is at the start. Fair enough, but we haven't heard his name in the case yet. Mia can't come to the phone anymore. Why? Because she's dead. Oof. I mean, she might be able to. We'll see. We'll see. Wonk. Face tracking. Let me do a big wink wonk. There we go. We did it. We did it, fellas. Now, be so kind and tell me whether the volume is well mixed. Am I too loud? Is the game too loud? I'm not exactly an audio engineer. Okay, this is good. Let's start. Whew, alright, let's get into the voice acting mood. For those of y'all who haven't been here to watch these streams before, I am a bit of an amateur voice actress, and I like to give different voices to all the characters. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. The game is a bit loud. Okay, let me bring it a tiny bit down. That should have done it. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this.
Now, I wouldn't exactly call a prison dank, but you do you, lady.
It's really quite moving.
Not! You stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes! Laugh at the fallen Miss May! No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Yeah, you go. You show him. Yeah, that one is gonna sting for a while, I'm sure. Here we go again. That's why her chest looks so natural. Her bra's just stuffed with the good kush. Uh, does she have a bra on? Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Oh, there we go. Now that's praxis.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then?
For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something together to talk. I'm getting the feeling that we're not gonna get anything else out of her right now. So,
Don't you even have anything to present?
no. I'm so scared of the blow-up doll man. Here's a little spoiler. We'll be coming back to this detention center a lot during this series, and this guard is always there, unflinching, always staring. Either he is a blow-up doll, or he is scarily good at his job. Well, I do not think that we'll get much out of Miss Weed Boob here, so let's move. September 7th, Fay & Co. Law Offices. Would you mind increasing the mic and game volume a bit? Yes. Give me a second. There we go. That should be a bit better. I always appreciate people telling me to adjust stuff, by the way. Don't ever feel shy about that. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gunshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can hurt to take a look around, though. New URL, Miss Weedboob. Unfortunately, I think I still have to wait like another 40 days or so before I'm able to change my Twitch username again. I'm sorry. Okay, there might not be any new evidence here. There might not. Well, let me tell you, there is a veritable buffet here. A buffet, Cody. What could you ever mean? Yes, a buffet full of flavors. Flavor text! The sky's blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. I see that chat is discussing boobs. Productive chat, I say. I don't have boobs. There you go, that's your canon Cody lore. It's just flat as an iron board under this jacket. And you know what? I don't give a frick. I'm still a cute-ass girl. An old movie poster. Apparently, this is the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. You couldn't cram more Lego books in here, even if you wanted to. Oh, is that a challenge? Is that a challenge? I'll do it. When you live in small spaces for a long time, you'll learn how to make things fit, even if they don't look like they should. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. No, I don't think you are, Phoenix. I don't think you are. Russia. See, there's a few differences between me and Russia. For one, I'm pretty freaking tall. Second, I don't really rage when I'm doing poorly at games so much as I kind of just feel a bit bad for half an hour. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is... Mia. Ah, mi amor, ¿dónde tú foste? September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite a performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rap, as they say. Huh? Rap? Yes, our reputation will swell as a hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. We are even opening our own TikTok. Yes. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bed drain? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. I just like a lot of taste turning music. Don't mind the humming. You're not getting mad. Your desk still has PTSD flashbacks from Celeste. Okay. When I said I don't get mad, I mean like Among Us. Now, platformers, that's a whole nother story. We'll get to that when we get to that. I am very excited for whenever I do my planned marathon stream for Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Oh, you got to see a side of Cody y'all wouldn't have thought existed. Good evening, Bianca. Thank you for showing up. We're playing more a gender defender. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fate & Co. law offices, of course. Ah, yes! We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. How to pronounce English? It's hard. Someone teach me. A simple bat. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. I think this marks the third time I've watched a VTuber play through Turnabout Scissors. Well, I'd say you can call it a charm as well. Because I, of course, am a little charming boy. I would hope so, at least. Huh? There's a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Is this their excuse for not changing the background? Because if so, I have to applaud them. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Ah, there's still some pain. Wait, should I be still alive? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now? I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it The last drink before murder. We'll be famous! The talk of the hotel industry. A murder in my Gatewater Hotel? Okay, let's talk to this charming fellow. About Miss May. Oh, her! Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I started to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with, Miss May? Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. I hope you're not implying that you're also gonna kill anyone. Please don't. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great! Whatever floats your tea, Sash. Bellboy confirms he's greasy and doesn't shower. I mean, could you spare the poor man a little bit of mercy? Have you ever tried removing a bellboy's uniform while holding a tea set? Sounds kind of hard. You might get some water inside that tea. Sure, it's long cold by now, but no need to make it more watered down. Okay, that wasn't very productive. Not at all, honestly. Whew. September 7th. Grossberg Law Offices. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? Something looks different here. Does Chat have any idea? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh. What is this? Was ist das denn? Ich habe was gefunden. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. I don't know, Phoenix. I feel like I want another picture. Oh my god, look at this face! Look at this face! Something about it is very funny to me. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? I think I'll swap them. This is the face of confidence. Insert Corona voice confidence here. Mia, have confidence! Gets bonked by the thinker. No confidence. I'm always annoyed the game doesn't let you just take both. See, the game is testing your cognitive skills, your puzzle solving, your deduction. They want to see if he'll be smart enough to deduce which one of these two photos would be the photo of a man that will connect to what the bellboy just said. Very, very hard, I know. In Germany, we call that Backpfeifengesicht. In Germany, we say, dieses Gesicht kann aber auch nur eine Mutter lieben. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of... excuse me, Phoenix. It was actually fisherman, singular. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting, anyhow. I don't know, it surely struck a place in my memory after Grossberg's passionate description. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. A table for clients. Yeah, we've already read this before. Yep. It's time to bring that painting over. It's time to use this ability, this refreshing new mechanic. Present! Take... Look at his photograph. Oh, it always makes me laugh. I'm sorry for that joke. That was bad even by my standards. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit? Is that how you say that? Affidavit? Swearing that that's him. An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit. It's like Dave, not Dev. Affidavit? I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. I'm pretty sure she can, but sure. Alas, I have to leave your wonderful voice to go to work. I'm just happy you were around. See you at 12. You're great. And now... You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. This reminds me of the time that I was losing over and over to the same boss in Sonic Mania, and I promised I would eat a sock if I died one more time. The difference is that I actually didn't die again. I think she is playing dumb, because your average Ace Attorney character is several levels of dumb higher. Oh, don't spoil them. Don't spoil them on the absolute lack of brains in this series cast. Wait, I should present the thing first. Wait, where is it? Oh, come on, game. Why use the exact same icon for both? Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. I've always found it odd that she's like doing permanent nya hands. I've said it last stream, I will say it again. She's like half a dozen trans girls I've met on Twitter. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine! I'll talk! You win, lawyer. Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man? He's my boss. Red White, the president of the Information Gathering Conglomerate, Little Corp.
Okay, I love Ace Attorney. But what the hell was up with the localization team and these names? Red, White, April, May. This is so on the nose that I would say I can breathe, except I don't need to breathe in the first place. Red, White, Information Gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
Why isn't he red-green? Then it'd be the RGB company. Well, I mean, I guess both types of companies do get up to some shady stuff, but... So, this is the man that was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White. At last. Finally. A lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime this way.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, huh? Great.
These women is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! Bottom? Okay. Even April May is calling you out, Cody. Oh, shut the frick. Shut the frick up. I'm not a bubble. This is slander. I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? Also, I don't really see Phoenix key smashing in court. Now, Edgeworth, when he got pressed into a corner last stream, he was doing the equivalent of key smashing for sure. Objection! That was objectionable! Okay, this face is gently creeping me out, so let's move. But before that, let me take a sip of Will. I enter right in the middle of Ace Attorney time shenanigans, but anywho, hello. Hi, Takato. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having fun. Stretch. Yep. Even robots need to make sure they take care of their posture. I just oilated Kylie. I'm not gonna do it so soon after. Actually, you know what? I got a whole cancer, might as well. Woo! September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please, furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Miss Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. What a fruitcake! Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes! This guy's arrogance meters off the scale. The game isn't showing it, but like, that statue of him definitely has a dick, right? Oh yeah, there's absolutely a magnum dung there to compensate for... Look, I'm just saying that the size of this guy's vocabulary is compensating for something, for sure. And yes, it doesn't really make sense that the logo is so green, but... I mean, look at this guy's outfit. He surely didn't climb to the top because of his aesthetic leanings, his qualifications in room decor and graphic design. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this.
It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details, such as time and place.
This line hurts. This line really hurts. What a fucking dick.
My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. Oh, the record. Oh, surely you mean the affidavit that you just threw out? Like it was bubblegum wrap? Huh, Phoenix? Oh, Lottie.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although, I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement.
What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future.
So, information?
In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now.
You know, that reminds me, how did his secretary just allow us to waltz into his office before we had even presented ourselves to him? Game. It's fine. It's fine.
In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue.
What? No. What? Dude, you're fucking blowing my CPU over here, overclocking me. What? His secretary is in jail, Cody. Fair enough.
I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so.
Isn't information dealing mega illegal? See, it's usually illegal, but you see, in the province of San Francisco, it's actually perfectly legal to be a big old rat.
And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course.
Then why didn't you, like, dye your hair blue and stuff?
Fantabalistic, is it not?
There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes? What that might be?
I fucked that one up.
What might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before.
Oh?
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again. Who are you?
A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Barker.
What? Ow! Ooh. He punched me. Wow, this got real.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? Well, thankfully, we do not have to deal with that kind of thing, and people have that much power in real life at all. Thankfully, this is all just within the world of fiction.
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume?
Mr. Grossberg's. Yes. Well, I mean, not directly, honestly, but yeah.
Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss.
And then Phoenix, just kind of what's the word? Just kind of like drags himself over to Grossberg, hand holding his gut, which has just been punched. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat?
Jump in your holes of hats!
I have no idea what that means.
Oh, you!
What's wrong? He looks so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks. Truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
Why didn't you defend her then? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit last night.
I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. I don't think Grossberg would have been good as a lawyer. He just spent the whole trial rambling about his mahogany desk and leather-bound books.
Well, you see, Ashworth, my mahogany desk is just simply beautiful. What do you have against that? I have a limited edition. Still in the package. 1995. First edition. Figure of the two samurai. Oh, fair enough, my boy. You get this one.
Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grosvenor, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. Look, if you came to this string and you expected me to choose any other answer, either you should have been paying more attention or you're definitely new. It's not something I can claim to understand. But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you?
What? My boy?
You sent that painting to him as a sign of undying love.
My boy, please, you're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas?
I don't understand how you could.
That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all.
I knew it. They are lovers.
No, we are not lovers.
You swallowed more than his pride.
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid.
And they were no. And they were business partners. Oh, I seem to have thrown out my binder of files. Would you be so kind as to pick it up? There you go. That's your free Audible audiobook idea for the day. And before you go, what Amazon wouldn't do a gay audiobook? I've personally listened through an Audible original lesbian romance, which was, funnily enough, between two startup CEOs. Well, I guess that says more about me than I wish it would have. Well, that was an enjoyable tangent.
I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request for a medium. A spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
Faye!
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is a DL6 incident.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now, because I thought the police were mocked far and wide.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a terrible thing to me personally, but, You know, what are numbers? DL6, DL13, 12,
In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. As he sees fit.
Why can I pronounce a word?
Fit.
There we go.
Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Alright. Guess you should have looked after all Phoenix, huh? It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there were big clues. Maybe I should have another look. Well, I'm not sure if it's the police, or if the police, got someone to clean this place or whatever, but that was a pretty quick job, I have to tell you. Just got rid of all that blood. Damn. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, E, F. Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name. Leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg. Sorry. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite. He makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. We have already established that she worked for Grossberg. Bit of an understatement there. Let's see, J through S. Oh, no funny poem this time. Guess you don't wanna make an ass of yourself. I promise I'm funny, chat. Nothing much in here. Maybe we'll just skim some of this. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the end in S. Suicide? You. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing most of these in pencil. What? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. Why drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Alright. Now let's have a look. Let's go. I guess it's back to Blue Corp.
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull.
Sorry.
Your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur.
I kind of wouldn't want to push further with this guy when we're this high up. Poor Phoenix. Going for a flight and burning out into ashes. My poor baby. I love these voices. Thank you. I'm trying my best. I hope I'm doing okay.
Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. Did I examine those room yet? I want to. The statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The motto for the man is, of course, Mr. White. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up. Best Participation. Judges Cooperation Award. Special Good Tribe Prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. He probably strong-armed them into giving him something. This painting was, until yesterday, hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. Why does White have it now? It's not hard to imagine a few possibilities. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Give me a second. Alright. Oh god, this tape, I don't think I ever stopped to realize just how creepy this table is. Can you imagine having to be the poor janitor slash maid who has to clean this every morning, polish it to a shine for this guy? I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. Alright, time to push this guy. Time to press some buttons. Hopefully none of them will be from a hospital bag. I think we're past needing to talk about April May. Got to put this guy in the spot, and quick.
What's the matter? You seem distressed.
This guy's a pro at pulling the wool over people's eyes. I've got to put him on the spot, and quick.
Stop that! Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps.
There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo.
What's wrong? Is something stuck to my face? Why, yes, there's my eyes, and my nose, and my mouth. But of course I just... You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. And my fist!
If only. Actually, before we present the newspaper clipping to him, I wanna try something out just for curiosity's sake. Oh, wait! The pictures aren't here anymore! Ah, I wanted to see if anything would happen if I presented Misty Face picture to White. Oh well. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me, how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Haha, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? Funny that with so many colors in the name, they didn't call it the Black Corp. Because of all the blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? Yes, you are indeed right. Phoenix Wright to be exact.
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Beep. Secretary's office. Hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. White.
Excuse me?
What I should be doing now is going after you.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. Well, I don't know. Maybe she should stop doing that. I drive her rent off the charts. Her rent usage. Because keeping tabs something does that. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it!
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
What? You? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed.
I witnessed. There.
I witnessed.
I witnessed them.
I witnessed. With my all-seeing eyes, I took a splendiferous gaze upon the murder scene, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now?
thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What?
Mr. White, this is another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix, right? And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right! Sorry, pal. Butts was a murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Oh boy. Whew. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea.
Right! Mr. Wright!
Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Now I'm afraid we've switched places.
What? You mean you...
Explain what had happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does a man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother...
Yes, Maya. I mean that you're my lawyer now. I'm having flashbacks to 2011 and at least 3 different fan games where Maya was the person doing it. Was like Maya Fey Ace Attorney because it was all the rage grabbing different characters and making them the lawyers. Those are good times.
My sister. And now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... Okay, you know what? Chat, you got to pick this one. Come on. First message goes. Breakout. Breakout wins. Right. Okay. Listen up. I want you to help me break out of here.
You mean a jailbreak?
Yeah. Tonight's our only chance.
Alright.
Huh?
Oh, I better go get a hacksaw while the... I better go and get a hacksaw while the stores are still open. Oh, and a rope ladder, and a getaway car. Can you drive?
Wait.
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
No, really. I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. That really is a blow-up guard. Yeah, I think a real guard would have reacted to this conversation. Just like on my iPhone. Yes. Or also just like in the Emoji Movie. Whew. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. Oh. This is a raid. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for coming over. I am playing Ace Attorney. We are currently about to start the last day of trial for this case. Jessie, thank you. What were you playing and how are you doing? But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll shell in a thing or two.
We can at least appreciate her gumption. Wait, let me check something.
She's 17!
They were ready to just... Oh my god! San Francisco is kind of freaked up. Whew. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. You know, this is very important information as to how this universe works, and it baffles me that it takes until like close to the end of case 2 until they talk about this. Almost all finished in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case, with the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him. To be continued. I called it. Alright, it's time for a showdown. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Phoenix, look!
It's a man! It's him! He has a front facing sprite too! Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? You know, considering that this case heavily implies that the judge is also under White's wing and was also corrupt, it's kind of insane that the judge stays as a mainstay for the series and is always treated as like this kind of goofy, nice character. These are some dark implications here, fam. So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story?
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. so I make that my policy.
Edgeworth, you've changed. What? Changed? What? 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 What do you mean? What is this plot twist? What is this little twirl, little doop-de-loop turnabout that we have here? Phoenix! You know him?
Don't expect any special treatment. Phoenix, right?
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. You're not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. Wright is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Redwhite to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name, please. I'm so tired. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name.
Those two are great together.
My name is Redwhite, but my friends call me Blanco Niño. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Do you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Witness's account.
Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusing, that's reading to you, some papers by a window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Whew, alright. Okay, what do we do?
Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Oh. What is this? Burn breath? No, something similar. Something equally foul smelling. Is it a moldy suck? No, that's not quite either. I think that this is a contradiction! Wait, wasn't that right? Oh, right. This is one of those times where you are farther ahead than the game wants you to be. Objection! Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You say the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. Oh, come on! That's what I presented the first time around! Come on, game! Don't be an ass! And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. Should have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Oh, very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left? So, he did witness the killing? Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
We've got a big CPU mode right here. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once.
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Take that! This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Boink, boink, boink. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. White, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! Objection! Objection! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
More like edge worthless, eh? Yeah. We're about to take the edge of this guy's words. We're going to make him a blunt worth.
You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left.
Ms. May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. Yes, Your Honor. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boink. Sorry, I bumped me table. I think the autopsy report has something to say about this. Yes, unless Edgeworth decides to update it yet again. But then who's gonna be looking far-fetched at this point, huh? Oh, wait. No, I accidentally skipped it. Ah. Boing, boing, boing. Much like Mia, this will be struck down with but a single blow. Objection! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. You're too fast. Yes! As you can see, my processors are running overtime here to deduce the minutiae of this case, to pick apart the contradictions, to be able to deducify, to clarify, to illuminate the truth of this murder. And this certainly has nothing to do with the fact that I've played this game several times before. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Hopefully his balls. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection! The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, what?
Objection! The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony,
The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White.
Mr. White? Okay.
The two accounts.
See, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Flop! Flop, indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. Oh! This is almost over. The two accounts. Oh, this is a lot. This is a lot. I spill coffee everywhere and miss the cool thing. Now, you should reserve spilling coffee for Game 3, fam. We'll get there in due time. Wait, what thing? Hold it! You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
Huh? That? The glass light stand.
Right. The one that had fallen over at the sea. Phoenix! Isn't something about that strike you as odd? Yep, just a tiny bit. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White?
Huh? What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry. My bad.
Oh. Where's that big, top that we saw earlier? Where's that dominating presence, huh? Where's the man who's always right? Apologizing now. Oh. How much the great fall? Though usually have to be great in the first place to fall. I am salty. You landed us in frame trial. We didn't do anything wrong. No, it's not.
The witness will revise his testimony. Okay. Of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
There's something just the tiniest bit interesting about this. Now I am not human. I am merely the possessor of two little cameras that work as eyes. But even I can tell that from this angle. Let's take a closer look. Oh my, how embarrassing! I don't think you would have been able to see the frigging light stand. His absolute positively spiel earlier is as credible as the great and powerful Trixie! Look, you're the one bringing ponies into this tree now. For once, it's not me. Objection! Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, that is the area that you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken charge as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Rawr, rawr. I'm a rich dinosaur.
Mr. White?
Mr. White. You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor. Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix, right?
Oh, the music kicked in. Oh boy, oh boy. Now I know it's shit serious. What? Ugh, I forgot about Edgeworth. He's been kind of useless here.
Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? Hmm? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess if you placed that wiretap.
The wiretap? Oh no, Edgeworth, come on! Oh, sorry. Give me a tiny second. Hi, sorry for the notice.
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss Aprilman, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office? And by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office.
Oh, come on, Edgeworth. You had a chance for some character development here. Ah!
Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break!
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I reached the Fay and Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Boink, boink!
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Ashworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen a glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me.
I feel faint. Oh, poor Phoenix. He's gonna need a lot of sleep after this.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay and Cole law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct! That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. White. You may cross-examine.
Ugh! What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Oh boy. Oh, kind of hard to poke holes here, huh? Damn it! There's nothing there for me to press in on. Oh well. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Hold it! Do you have proof?
Objection! Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Right. Hold it! Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection! Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Fay and Cole law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those springs.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay and Cole law offices.
Oh, wait, no, I don't need to voice this part again. I'm good. Hold it! Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection! This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp.
Oh, wait.
Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
Hold it! Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Damn it! There's nothing there for me to press it on. Well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. What? But I've already pressed in and everything.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, is it right? The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix! Phoenix! Over here!
I know that voice. Mia?
Never give up, Phoenix.
Mia! Boink. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Is this our bad ending? Ah, you're finally awake. You were caught trying to cross the border, weren't you? Ah! Boink. Hey! Phoenix! Jack? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know that Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That is right. I am a Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now, listen. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous apartment store. $1,000. Whoa, the expander. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now, you just have to prove it. Right! Wow. I can't believe that IKEA has just saved our asses. That's a pretty sweet deal. Thank you for the follow, Lord Master Zenotia. Oh, Zenotia, hi! Welcome to me stream where I do the funny voices. What just happened? Well, this is not exactly a super realistic series, you know? You're going to see a lot of mysticism, and that's okay. Just wait until we get to Justice for All. That one's gonna be fun. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 1.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Oh, he cares. It's cute. Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
At least for this case. Wonk.
Let me do the wonk-like duty.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
The wiretapping. Alright. This one is kind of in the bag. This particular cross-examination. Objection! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood?
You are grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. Ugh!
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay and Cole law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. I hope that scream was a worthy performance. Well, Mr. White? Can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh. He's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
What? No way can he worm his way out of this one! Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth.
There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied.
What? Oh, god damn it, just let us have this one already.
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No! There's no telling what will happen if I can end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And if Mia showed up to help me and all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time.
The witness will stay.
Mia!
Phoenix, read this note out loud.
Mia? What's this?
Memo received from Mia. Okay, we got a meme from her. It's time to do that slam dank that I promised earlier. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, is it right?
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Take that! The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here, right now. Or else, this list will be released to the press. Please don't have me screen again. Thank you.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor. Oh, Edward says that this one.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Spirited defense! Because we had a channeling. Ah, what a funny game.
That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Not guilty! Woo! Wir haben es geschafft! We did it! Conseguimos, pessoal! Nice! Temos a vitória! We have victory! Woo-hoo-hoo!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Ah! September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. Oh, I know we'll meet again. Some sunny day. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Mia! September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Save by the fact that Mia spent $1,000 on a light stand. Now, that is a pretty big expense, But then again, she was a lawyer. That does make quite a bit of money. I mean, I wouldn't buy $1,000 worth of light stand, but I probably would buy $1,000 worth of really good looking, very high 1/8 size anime figure for an anime that I like. So who am I to judge? I'm just a liar. Whew. September 9th. Wait, I already read this. Never mind. Oh, someone has told me to go linoleum. Let's go. I certainly needed that after that screen. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night.
You came!
Mia?
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
You should see your face!
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What? What? Did I look like my sister?
Look like you are her!
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of... Huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new right and co-law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get on the business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means? We're partners!
Bum, bum. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right and cool law offices. That's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
Oh, this image is so cute.
Good luck, Phoenix. Oh, this messes with my feelings. This is so bittersweet. Ah! I'll always be here, watching.
Right! Okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time is a-wasting.
Okay, wait up.
The end.
All nice things must come to a close.
Oh, and with that, we've unlocked the next case, Turnabout Samurai. But, that we will have to wait until the next stream. Whew. And so, we come to a close. We achieved our verdict, not guilty. But this is just the start of Phoenix and Maya's journey. What cases will they have next? We'll have to see. Will they be able to afford those burgers? I mean, it's not like Maya had money to pay Phoenix, so he probably didn't have much money after his case. So, tune in next stream for Turnabout Samurai. Bum, 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 bum. And until then, I wish you a good evening. Oh, but before we go, if you'd be so kind as to wait so we can rate someone, let me look who's currently streaming. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream and all the voices with them. Come on, Twitch, do load faster, won't you? This is so long. Okay. Okay. We are going to rate Octacopi. So Octacopi, they are a low poly octopus sort of VTuber. They have a really nice voice. And oh wait, I think that today is actually their debut. Yeah, I think it's their debut. So be nice to them, and well, I'll see you in court. Bye bye.
So many good songs. I used to listen to this soundtrack all the time. I mean, I still put it on